Class example 3.42. Simplify using log laws to evaluate each of the following. So on your formula sheet, this would be the log law that we'd be interested in. So what we can do is just move this exponent down to the front of the logarithm. I quite often draw an arrow. And then we'll evaluate the logarithm. So log base 3 of 81. Well, that's really just 3 to the power of what is 81? So 4. So this could become 7 times 4, which is 28. So we should be able to do this without using the log button on your calculator, but it is a good idea to check. So if you do have the ability to write a base 3 in your graphing calculator, then you could check that way. But if not, you would have to use the change of base formula. So if we look a little closer at this one, this is saying log, and again, that's base 10, and that may be the only button you have on your calculator. So we can write this as log base 10 of 81 to the power of 7 over log of 3. And you can see that that is because the base was 3 there. So for B, we're first going to want to rewrite this radical in terms of exponents, fractional exponents. So this would become log base 4 of 32 to the power of 1 over 3. So remember, the index would be in the denominator of the fraction. Again, we're going to be looking at this formula on your formula sheet. And we get to move that exponent to the front. We will evaluate that logarithm. So 4 to the power of what is 32. Now we ran into a problem, didn't we? Because that's not going to be as nice to deal with as some of the questions before. So we're going to have to solve this like we did in previous lessons. So let's make a little equation. 4 to the power of x is equal to 32. We can write 4 and 32 both as base 2. So 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x is equal to 2 to the power of 5. And now that we have the same bases, we can set the exponents equal to each other. So 2x is equal to 5. So x would be equal to 5 over 2. So that, remember, that was this part of the logarithm. So we still have to evaluate the entire expression. So 1 over 3 times what we just found as 5 over 2 is equal to 5 over 6. And you can, again, check that in your calculator. Log base 4 of the original expression is 5 over 6. Now in this question, we're being asked to simplify like before, but we have 3 terms to deal with. And I do notice that all of these logarithms have the same base of 10. So I'm thinking we could probably combine these, but you might notice what our problem is right now. We can't combine them with those coefficients out front. So in this one, what we're going to do, we're going to put those coefficients back up into the exponent and then combine them. So first step, the coefficients will become the exponents. Now, using our addition and subtraction laws, if a term is positive, then it'll be in the numerator. If it's negative, then it's going to be in the denominator. And now we'll ask ourselves, 10 to the power of what is equal to 100? And that's 2.